Uspap Page 36. 0. Identify the characteristics of the market that are relevant to the purpose and intended use of the mass appraisal, including Standard 5. 1. Location of the market area. E. Physical, legal, and economic attributes. Li. Time frame of market activity. And IV. Property interests reflected in the market. 9. In appraising real property or personal property. 1. Identify the appropriate market area and time frame relative to the property being valued. When the subject is real property, identify and consider any personal property, trade fixtures, or intangibles that are not real property but are included in the appraisal. When the subject is personal property, identify and consider any real property or intangibles that are not personal property but are included in the appraisal. Identify known easements, restrictions, encumbrances, leases, reservations, covenants, contracts, declarations, special assessments, ordinances, or other items of similar nature, and identify and analyze whether an appraised fractional interest, physical segment or partial holding, v. contributes pro rata to the value of the whole. Comment. The above requirements do not obligate the appraiser to value the whole when the subject of the appraisal is a fractional interest, physical segment, or a partial holding. However, if the value of the whole is not identified, the appraisal must clearly reflect that the value of the property being appraised cannot be used to develop the value opinion of the whole by mathematical extension. H. Analyze the relevant economic conditions at the time of the valuation, including market acceptability of the property and supply, demand, scarcity, or rarity. Identify any extraordinary assumptions and any hypothetical conditions necessary in the assignment, and comment. An extraordinary assumption may be used in an assignment only if it is required to properly develop credible opinions and conclusions. The appraiser has a reasonable basis for the extraordinary assumption. Use of the extraordinary assumption results in a credible analysis, and the appraiser complies with the disclosure requirements set forth in USPAP for extraordinary assumptions. A hypothetical condition may be used in an assignment only if use of the hypothetical condition is clearly required for legal purposes, for purposes of reasonable analysis, or for purposes of comparison. Use of the hypothetical condition results in a credible analysis. And the appraiser complies with the disclosure requirements set forth in USPAP for hypothetical conditions. Determine the scope of work necessary to produce credible assignment results in accordance with the Scope of Work Rule. Point 9.